Well, it certainly seems like Ja Morant just ended Golden State's season. There's 4.5 seconds left. There's the desperation three, and it went in. Oh my gosh. All right, well, it's 114-112 now. So it's still, it's still going to be tough here for Golden State to come back and win this game. But Ja's got 35. Steph Curry is 39. But Ja actually has five 3-pointers. He's actually shooting 3-pointers better than Curry tonight, even though Curry's got 6. But Ja's been more accurate from 3-point range, and that's been a pretty normal thing that his detractors bring up. Is his 3-point shooting is not at that high of a level. But he's certainly having an outstanding night tonight, stepping up big time when they need him most, especially in the fourth quarter and overtime for them. If the Warriors lose this game, you can kind of point to 2 possessions down the stretch where things really went wrong for them. The Andrew Wiggins 3-point shot early in the shot clock, I believe that was just careened off the glass. They're going to look at that one. And of course, the Jordan Poole turnover, which is a shame because Jordan Poole has hit several really clutch 3-point shots here for them late in the game. They're just reviewing his 3-point shot. It's clearly a 3-pointer there. So we're going to see. I just going to keep going. I mean, I'm not going to make it a separate video and then try to combine the two. So let's keep going here and talk to the point until we can see the final 2.2 seconds play out. And hopefully we don't hit a commercial break. But Steph Curry currently playing with 5 fouls. Jonas Valanciunas has fouled out, which I thought would be a huge plus for Golden State, considering the fact that he was getting a paw on basically every offensive rebound that was available. Golden State's still playing kind of with a smaller lineup. They have Looney, but I haven't really used him as much, at least during the time that I've watched since the beginning of the fourth quarter and most of the second half. But even when he's on the court, Valanciunas is much taller than him and much more muscular. So, well, not necessarily taller, but more muscular and seems more dominating on the glass than him. So getting Valanciunas off the court was probably a huge plus for Golden State. And they've been able to get inside quite a bit with ball movement, excellent ball movement. That's really helped them out here. Because the Grizzlies have been going after Steph Curry so much. They force him to get the ball up, relocate. That Steph Curry off ball with gravity, his ability to move around and just relocate and hit shots is tremendous. But yeah, they got Steph on the bench right now as they're going to, because like I said, Steph only has 1 foul to give and then he's out. So, he has no fouls to give technically then, but Golden State is desperately trying to foul here, trying to get them on the line and see if they can get one more shot in here. Again, our timeout. I'm just praying, like I said, I'm just praying they don't go to commercial breaks. Now you got to split this up, do 2 videos potentially. I don't want to do that. But yeah, just looking at this game in general, Curry's been really good. But Ja Morant has been the best player in the fourth quarter and overtime. Ja had maybe, coming into the fourth quarter, coming into the midway through the third quarter, maybe 22 points. He's got 35 now. So Ja was doing all right, but he wasn't doing fantastic. Or he's got 35 or 36 now. So he's really stepped it up and basically keeping pace with Steph Curry for the most part. The Warriors, though, like I said, the possession with Andrew Wiggins where he shoots the 3, that just is not accurate or on point at all. And then the Poole turnover are going to be 2 huge possessions you're going to look back on and say, wow, that's tough. But even before that, they had a couple ugly turnovers here in the second half. They really did. And Draymond, I think, had 1. Curry had another. It was lobbed across court. It's tough because I understand the offense is missing their second option, Klay Thompson. They've missed him the entire year. No Kelly Oubre, no James Wiseman. So you're missing a lot of your key pieces, guys you would usually go to there. But, you can't be having the silly turnovers here. I understand it's just a playing game, not technically a playoff game. And here we go, another. Oh. All right, so they just inbounded. I don't have the volume on, so I'd get copyrighted if I did. They inbounded it, and the Grizzlies dunked it. We're going to check to see if they foul first. They're giving the Grizzlies the points. So that's a 4-point game. That would effectively end it. How did that happen? Yeah, Bull looks like he's swiping there at Bane to try to get him. As Bane's charging toward the hoop, and he was playing the wrong side of him and just lost him, I guess. So now 116-112. I guess the Warriors are probably going to get Curry on the court and try to do something desperate here after Bane shoots his free throw, which he's knocked down. So 117, 112. That's going to end it. Oh, that's a tough way to end the Warriors season, though. I really don't like that. I really don't. Because the Warriors were going to be the A seed. They were going to be in the playoffs. You just had a normal playoff this year. This is part of the reason why I've said I was not a fan of the playing tournament. You just had a normal playoffs. You would have had the two teams everyone wanted to come out of this Western Conference playing tournament. You would have had the Lakers in the 7th seed, which they are currently, and you would have had the Warriors in the 8th seed. And that's no disrespect to Ja and Memphis. Because we saw what Ja can do tonight. Ja is going to be a superstar. Well, I don't know about superstar yet, but he's going to be a star in this league if he's not already one. And Valanciunas played really well against the Spurs, but I think he had under 10 points this game tonight. But, for a matchup against the Jazz, maybe the Grizzlies are a better matchup because they have more options than the Warriors, but I would have preferred to see Steph. I mean, I still always would have preferred to see Steph in the playoffs. And that's no disrespect to Ja or any of the young guys, JJJ, Dylan Brooks, Valanciunas, any of them. But playoffs without Steph Curry, considering how well he's playing, is going to be very disappointing. So I've never loved the playing tournament concept, and it's just nervous why I'm not going to support it going forward. And I understand why some people will love it and say, look, this is a fantastic game. Don't get me wrong. This one and the Lakers game, the Warriors have been involved in the two most interesting games of this playing tournament. And unfortunately, they just lost both of them. So, and if you have Clay out there, it probably doesn't happen. You probably win at least one of them, if not both. So it's unfortunate how it's all played out for the Warriors this season. It was always going to be a bit of a lost season after losing Clay early on. And then, of course, James Wiseman and Kelly Oubre go down. Without those three guys on the court, you always felt like, there's never really a chance for them to win the finals. But, man, I would have loved to have seen them play at least one full 7-game series. Especially considering the 2 games we got from them were the 2 best games of the playing tournament. I would have loved to have seen them get a full chance at at just targeting the Jazz, but that's unfortunate. I mean, the Memphis will play well against Utah. I think it'll be interesting to watch how Valanciunas plays Rudy Gobert and how if we see Ja matched up against Donovan Mitchell, which we won't. We will see Dylan Brooks play matched up against Mitchell. I know he's recovering from an injury, so we'll see how it works out. But, yeah, I mean, just the Warriors, I feel like there were some missed opportunities here. Like I said, the Wiggins 3-point shot, the turnovers. You just cut down 2 of those turnovers. Maybe you don't like Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen had 2 3-point shots late in the game. I was thinking for a minute, man, you're going to let Grayson Allen be the one to end you. But no, it really wasn't that in the end. But just change one of those things. Cover Grayson out. Get out to him a little bit quicker. Don't let him get that second in rhythm 3. Or maybe just negate one of those turnovers, and maybe it's a totally different game. But unfortunately, Draymond misses that shot at the end of the regulation. It was a good shot, too. Just looked like he got caught a little bit between trying to look for someone to pass to and actually shooting it. But, it was a great game. You can't ask for more, but dang, I'm going to miss Steph Curry in the playoffs, man.